She's back. The E-Spot with Camille is back. Season 2 will be starting right after the drop, but make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And be sure to check out my website, CamilleCower.com. The new E-Spot Season 2 starts right now. I'm so excited to welcome my guest, Kim Fields. She's an actor, she's a producer, she's a director. She has done it all, and now she's an entrepreneur with a new coffee and tea line that's been around for 2 years. So get in, sit down somewhere, grab a cup, grab a mug, and enjoy the E-Spot with Camille with my special guest, Kim Fields.
I'm an entrepreneur as well as everything else that I'm blessed to be able to do. And so I've had my coffee line for 2 years now. And it's very exciting. We have been growing just leagues and leagues, being available exclusively at Signature Blends by KF.com. And what I'm excited about is a couple of things. Number one, we have our huge virtual event. So as a way to thank, we don't refer to anybody who's made a purchase from us, we don't refer to them as customers. We call them our blended family members because we are Signature Blends. And so for all of our blended family, we are doing an exclusive, ultra-private, virtual caroling event. So I am hosting. Some of my celebrity friends will pop in, and we're going to be singing Christmas carols and just being able to share and connect. And it's my way of saying thank you to everybody that has supported me and my team in this endeavor. And so that is this Wednesday, the 23rd at 7 p.m. But again, you can't just roll up in this thing. You have to have your exclusive non-transferable invitation. And the only way that you get that is when you make a purchase and we email you the information.
Ooh, baby, we have arrived. Our family of holiday blends is the perfect underscore to all of your experiences this season. Eggnog, espresso, and chocolate coffees, mint and black teas, and our exclusive hot chocolate, Snuggles in a Jar. This season, we're featuring our Spirits collection, 6 liqueur-infused coffee blends for the grown and sexy. Shop our entire holiday collection. Gift cards available. However you holiday this year, holiday responsibly.
Now, what purchases do they need to make? Is there a limit? Is there?
Nope, not at all. Any purchase at all. Any purchase on Signature Blends by KF, and you, my friend, are then securing your spot at the virtual caroling event. So you can buy coffee, tea, cigars, our rum red velvet cake. You can bundle. It doesn't even have to be the holiday collection. It can be some of our standards. Any purchase you make at signatureblends.kf.com. And that, my friend, is your entry into our ultra swanky and exclusive star-studded event.
Wow, that's so nice. I'm excited. I like exclusive stuff. So,
right? Don't we all?
Really. And this time of day, anything, any type of excitement and joy sharing, I'm in for it. So,
Yes.
What made you get into coffees and teas? And I love all the different flavors that you have too.
Yes, so we do have quite a variety. We've got wonderful collections that I've created with my team. My intro to coffee as a little girl, I would listen to my 3rd grade teacher read to us Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and all the other books in that series. And so when I wasn't working on a TV show, I was in my regular school in the classroom. And so, after lunch, you would come in and put your head down after playing, and, the teacher would read. And so that's what she would read. But she would have this enormous thermos of hot black coffee that she would pour into this cup that was the top of her thermos. I'm going way back on that kind of thermos, guys. And so just the aromas, of that coffee, and then listening to the stories of adventures in a chocolate factory, that really kind of laid a strong foundation for me.
It's
Of course,
funny how scents can bring you back.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. And
yeah.
so, of course, in college, everybody, starts to dabble in coffee and that sort of thing, and you decide if it's for you or not. But what I love too about it is that coffee is usually a part of just some really wonderful and very intimate experiences. That first cup in the morning, even preparing your coffee in the morning, going through
The
your day.
ritual. Yeah.
Exactly. In the evening, as part of your wind down, whether you are having it with a liqueur after dinner, or just a decaf, and you just trying to wind it down, or a cup of tea. Sometimes after, you have. But even when you have those moments of, back when we could really hang out, so to speak, and you would have your either, somebody said you want to
Coffee.
grab a coffee, you have a date, you have a mom time, or just whatever it may be. So I always found that coffee was just a part of our narratives. And so being a part of that as an entrepreneur, it also is a really great industry to be in. I love that because I'm a global citizen. I'm also a global entrepreneur. And so we do business with over 36 countries from around the world. And being able to, be involved in fair trade, organic farming, different things that just really are wonderful touch points, and things that matter to me as an entrepreneur, as well as just, as a human.
Yeah, and thanks for not forgetting us tea drinkers, because I'm a huge fan of tea.
Yes,
That's my
absolutely.
thing is tea.
Yes, we have a
So,
wonderful tea collection, and Miss Patty LaBelle, she loves our tea. She sent me a text. Hi,
wait,
Kim,
wait,
this
wait,
is
wait.
LaBelle. It's like,
You gonna
really?
be at the carnival? Wait, is that it? Just
And
saying.
so Miss Patty, she really did enjoy our tea collection, but we do have teas, and all of our coffee products come in decaf. There are some people who, love coffee, but they don't want the caffeine. And so we do have every single one of our products available in decaf as well.
Oh, great. Well, that's great, because if you're tired and need to get into some nice silk bedding, we got you covered there too.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
share about that. You have a new partnership with Silked.
Yes, so
Exciting.
Silt is a wonderful company, and what I love about them is that they understand the importance of self-care, and being able to give yourself just a little touch of luxury, just a little luxe, when it comes to self-care. Oftentimes we think that that's really big items, and very, very expensive things. And luxury does not always mean that. Luxury can be taking a deep breath, lighting a candle, taking 30 seconds for yourself. And so expanding those kinds of concepts with luxury and self-care. I love that Silk has this wonderful eye mask for sleeping, that is silk. They have a pillow sleeve that really helps to stay on the pillow. So if you don't want to, I am not one, I've never been that black girl to tie my hair up. I don't care what's happening in the universe. I am not, even when I go to the hair salon, and my stylist would be like, "You're not going to tie." I'm like, "Tie it up." What? No, I'm not doing that. And so to be able to have a silk pillow sleeve that doesn't move and slide all off during the night is really helpful too, for my hair, for my edges, just that sense of comfort,
And even your
that
skin.
temperature, your skin, absolutely. So very exciting to be able to partner with Silt, and again, to be able to include that part of the narrative in everything that I'm doing right now.
It's so amazing. You have so many great things going on. So you have your acting, and you're still directing, and now you've all this wonderful entrepreneur stuff you're doing as well, sharing with us as far as with the teas and the coffees and silk. Like, it's so exciting. What do you see for yourself in 2021?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm definitely going to finish this year out with some rest, because it has been a very busy year. Thank God. Who would have thunk it in a pandemic? But it's certainly like everyone else. We've all had our highs and lows, mentally and physically, emotionally speaking. And so being able to care for our village, care for ourselves, I think is very, very important. I launched on my birthday this year, back in May, I launched my lifestyle brand, Refresh by KF. And so we have a very strong presence on Instagram. I host twice a month inspirational chats and conversations because I wanted to help us all, starting with myself, level up our health and wellness and level up our life in general. Baby steps, small things that are sustainable, that are attainable, and things that we can do that aren't some extreme measures, but being able to slowly but surely really start to care for ourselves and care for others in a new and different way. And so that said, again, using that platform to be able to say, okay, let's kind of take it down a notch. Let's just rest right now. Let's recharge our batteries, because sometimes the holidays become a time where people either we're very in our feelings, we're very much so in our minds. We are still dealing with a lot of loss, recent loss, never mind those of us who have had loss from years ago, and the holidays were already a difficult and challenging time. We are gearing up for what we all hope and anticipate to be a much different year. I don't dare say better, because, this year, as challenging as it's been, and for all the ways that it has truly sucked, I mean, just sucked. It was a wake-up call for a number of us in a number of ways. It showed us that we can let the planet breathe a little bit more. It showed us that, hey, we can pivot and we're going to be all right, and we can take care of each other, even virtually. So I felt like there was a lot of good that came from it. So 2021, in some ways, continuing those narratives with new energy and new life and new light, being able to see what we can learn as we move forward, and being a part of certain conversations that help that, whether it's in the social justice space, because we, again, had a lot to deal with in that space this year. And some progress.
She gon' tell you what she bought it, cause she know you can't afford it. Know you can get it, looking exquisite, no competition, stay on the pivot. Hope be watching, they be plotting, she's so motherfucking independent. Yeah.